Hello everybody, and today, Mega Man. No number, just Mega Man. So we're doing a Mega Man 1 run in this series. I'm not sure if this is going to take two parts. So compared to Mega Man 2 and 3, I have very little playtime in Mega Man 1. I haven't really kept track of the number of runs I've done in Mega Man 2 and 3. It's probably in the hundreds at this point. It's high. But Mega Man 1, I can probably say, confirm it is under 10. Yeah, single digits for sure. So this might be a little weird. It's definitely not a speed run, by any stretch of the imagination. And not sure if this is going to be two parts, and a lot of this video will probably be heavily edited, because I will probably have to make a lot of mistakes and need save states to save my butt. But with that disclaimer aside, let's get started. So, a little bit of history. So Mega Man 1 was the first title, obviously, of the entire franchise. It was released in 1987. So the events preluding this, Dr. Light and Dr. Wily were friends at first, but when Dr. Light proposed more peaceful plans, I guess, for artificial intelligence, while Wily had like war machines and stuff, Wily's ideas won funding from, I guess, the National Science Foundation in this universe. I'm not quite sure. So anyway, Light got funding for his lab stuff, and Wily was kind of cast off as being unethical. But Wily got really jealous of this, so so when Light made Proto Man, and, well, okay, Proto Man was the last joint project that the two of them had together, and Proto Man ran away, and then all the funding stuff happened, so Proto Man's not important to this game, but, like, it's important to note that he has happened and they worked together on that. Anyway, so after a while, learning from Dr. Light, learning from his mistakes with Proto Man, with his faulty power core, and maybe giving him a little bit too much free will, he built Rock and Roll, which were housekeeping robots. And then after that, he built the 6 industrial robots, who are the bosses for Mega Man 1. Which, you know, since they're bosses, Wily stole them because he was jealous of Light's popularity and all of his progress that he's made. So Wily stole the 6 robot masters in this game, made them bosses, took over the world, blah blah blah. All that usual shebang. And Rock, with a strong sense of justice, allowed himself to be converted into a super fighting robot, hence Mega Man was born. So yeah, that's the events leading up to this. They don't really explain any of that in game, but I think it's like explained in the manual and stuff, so I want to explain it here. Let's get started. No music. Just the title screen. Let's start. I'm not sure if I will try to use save states most of the time, because I'm pretty good at remembering to do those, but if I make like a really stupid jump, I might use the rewind feature in this game, just to make it a little easier. Hopefully I will edit most of my mistakes out, so y'all can just see clean gameplay, but, you know, we'll see. Most people start Cut Man, but I don't know why. I started with Bomb Man. First couple of times. I don't know. I feel like its AI is really, really simple. So I always start with them. Unlike some of the other Mega Man games... Oh, rough start. Rough start. Okay, so there are a lot of nuances to this game that did not continue for the rest of the series. So first off, you'll notice that there's another pickup in this game. Item pickup. So little blue orbs that you'll see. I'll try to point them out when they come up, because they're a lot easier, but I am intentionally that blue orb. Okay, so that blue orb is not an energy pickup, which is pictured on the right, or a life pickup, which is pictured on the left. That blue orb goes to a score. This is the only Mega Man game with a score, I believe, at least from the classic series. I don't know if like other titles had it later, but I doubt they did. Score is completely arbitrary, so those orbs are worthless. I guess it was just a nuance of when the era the game was released, because this was not too long after the video game crash. not too long after Super Mario Bros. 1. Mario 1 was released in, 85. I don't know when Mario 3 was released. But it actually might have been the same year now that I think about it. Those dudes are annoying. I actually think their AI is a lot better in Mega Man 1 than they are in later titles because they hold up their shield as long as you're firing at them. Ooh. Okay. Yep. Sorry. That's my first rewind. These are a pain. There is a way to deal with them, honestly, because they line themselves up right when they spawn on the screen to be destructible right when they appear. So as long as you're religious about firing, dang, they don't actually pose that much of a threat. I just screwed up there. So another thing that's kind of atrocious about this game is your fall speed. You sink like a rock if you don't jump in this game. And it's like, I've noticed, like, it's not really when you jump. Like, your fall speed is fine if you jump. It's just when you get hit and you're just falling. It's like you automatically go to max fall speed. Which is kind of dumb. Whew. Will not be fighting you. Yeah, and because of how bad at this run I am, lives are actually somewhat important, but that Sniper Joe is not worth it because we can probably defeat Bomb Man with this amount of health. I don't think he's that big of a challenge. But, you know. Alright, let's see. So, oh, here's another nuance of this game. So, like, instead of just having the boss door where you walk in and you switch your weapons, save your game, whatever, there's actually enemies in the room leading up to the boss, which is really stupid in my opinion, because it's supposed to be like a rest area, I felt like. Ow. Ah, dang, we were one shot away. Alright, let me load that back up. There's not really a great way to avoid these enemies. Aw, dang, maybe if I hold right. That was close. Right too. Okay, so... Oh. Oh, okay. Bro, I didn't get hit by that. What are you talking about? Is hold right gonna work? Nice, it worked. Okay, so we're ending this with a little bit more health. I don't think that brings us out of like 3-hit range, but maybe contact isn't that bad. Woo. Woo. Got him. Okay. Alright, third try. That's not bad. I might leave all those attempts in, honestly. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, I feel like... I mean, Bomb Man takes 2 hits, or 2 hit points per lemon, so I don't feel like he's that hard of a boss. Okay, so another nuance to this game is a pause feature, which I won't be using yet, but I will be using for a couple of bosses later, because I don't feel like sitting around. So the way pausing works in this game, I'll go ahead and use it. So if I press L... Oh, that's rewind. So I have R set as pause, and this is only a feature in Mega Man 1. I don't know why they introduced a separate pause feature from the weapon select screen, but the weapon select screen is still a thing, which I... go at some point when I get to a clear spot. Okay, so yeah, weapon select screen is still a thing, but I also have pause. So, weird thing with pausing. Unlike in Mega Man 2, if you pause your game, Mega Man re-enters with, Okay, so they made a few changes. One, you can go to pause while you still have a weapon on the screen, or a projectile on the screen. And two, when Mega Man respawns or re-enters the game from a pause state, he does not have invincibility. And the third thing is that whenever you re-enter from a pause state, all hitbox interactions are reset. So basically, if you have a long-lasting hitbox inside of a boss, you can keep spamming pause to reset the hit interaction, so that you get, like, you know, infinite hits with that one shot that you made. So it's not perfect. I mean, you still have to let a frame go by. You can't, you know, do frame perfect pausing or whatever, because there is, like, some lag time and stuff. But basically, you can use it to cheese your way through harder bosses, and it was a legitimate part of the original game, so I do not feel bad using it. In fact, I'd say it's kind of almost intended for bosses like the final Wily boss and Yellow Devil. Which, by the way, Yellow Devil originates from this game. Very first Mega Man game. But we'll see him later. I'm not supposed to be doing Cutman stage right now. I'm supposed to be doing Gutsman. Oh well. Ow. It's not a big deal. He's a fairly weak boss, so I can probably spam lemons in his face. I meant to do Gutsman, because Cutman is weak to Guts Arm, or Super Arm. I always call it Guts Arm, but it's actually called Super Arm. I actually think most of the themes in this game are pretty decent, or at least the remixes of them are pretty decent. Like Cutman theme, for how derpy it sounds in game, has a lot of good remixes. How did I not beat you? One lemon. There we go. If I do well on the stage part of this before the boss, Cutman should be fine. So it's not a big deal that we did this first. We just have to go back and do Gutsman before we do a Lekman. We need Super Arm before we do a Lekman to pick up the item in this game, which I'll talk about more later. So yeah, another nuance, there's only 6 Robot Masters in this one as opposed to 8, which it has been the mainstay number for the entire rest of the franchise. I don't really blame them for that, because this was their first game they were experimenting anyway, and 6 probably sounded like a lot to them anyway. How did I avoid that? Ah, the last one. Oh, another nuance. And this one's a kicker sometimes. Okay, so if you are in hit stun, ow, dang, he did like crap. No health spawn either. Dang, man, and there's the boss art. Dang, we were doing so well before that enemy. Oh well, I think. Oh wait. Yeah, more enemies inside the boss door. Not a fan of that feature. I guess you can grind if you really wanted to. Like, these are easy enemies, I would say. So, I guess it's not that bad, but, you know. Okay, so another feature, if you get hit, you don't have invincibility to spikes. Now, that's really stupid at times, because, I mean, I guess it makes sense, because if you had invincibility from hit stun and you fall into a pit, you still die. But, like, dang, man. It really hurts sometimes, because you sink like a rock off of a platform and you just can't get up. I don't remember if I had made a save state or not, so I just made another one. Alright, yeah, so as you can see with those 2 rocks there, you're supposed to use Super Arm to pick them up. He also just takes a ton of knockback from getting hit. So, oh. This is definitely one of the derpier Robot Masters ever made. Hey, we beat him. Easy. Was not planning on doing Cutman first, but hey, easy. He takes so much knockback from getting hit. He also takes so much damage from lemons. Like, that might be one of the highest, or one of the biggest weaknesses to lemons across the entire franchise. Because I'm sure I'm pretty sure most of the other bosses that are, quote, weak to lemons only take 2 damage, and he took, like, 4. Like, it was stupid. Or 3 or something. It was more. Gutsman. Beginning section might throw me for a few loops. Because the platforms are really weird. So, hopefully I can get past those pretty quickly, but if not, y'all won't have to see it. Ah, dang. Alright, here we go. So you'll notice that little gap in the platform. That's where it dumps. So like that. Okay. No, I jumped too early. Crap. Wow. Okay. I was just gonna save y'all that extra restart there. Okay. We're on. It takes me a couple tries to get this right. Okay, now we jump down here. Oh! Bro, I had it. Did you see how fast I fell? Bro. I wasn't gonna try that since I was slow last time. Did y'all see how fast I fell? Like, okay, like, I don't know what they did with the programming, but it's like, if you don't jump, Mega Man immediately reaches max fall speed. And it's so dumb, because you can't react to it, like, at all. You just die. It's kind of funny. But that's not how physics work. But then again, Mega Man doesn't have acceleration like I frequently complain about in, Mario games, so I guess, that makes up. Okay. Alright, we made it past that part, so we need to make another safe state. Alright. Alright, we're grooving. It only took us 3 tries. Not bad. These dudes are a pain. Because they're just bulky enough to survive a lot of hits, and you really can't do much about them. I won't say they're the most dangerous Met form ever created, but like they certainly do the most reliable damage, I feel like. I believe middle one is safe. Woo! Okay. We're not gonna risk that. Alright. Cool. The life would have been nice, but I guess we'll go without it. Ah, crap. Not another one of these. Hey, we got a life. Took a heck of a lot of damage, but whatever. It's like they just put one of those before every boss door. Oh no. Not Mets. Ooh, I was afraid I didn't hit that last one in time. Okay, Gutsman is weak to Hyper Bomb. If we do some fancy dodging, we should be okay with this. We'll do that. Actually grooving pretty good. Ah, dang. You know, I find that there's actually not much of a point to trying to jump to dodge his stun attack. There we go. 3 hit. Because generally you are allowed to move after stun if you take it right when he does it, just in time to dodge the rock throw. So yeah, I usually just take the stun and just jump over it and then throw Hyper Bomb in a couple places where he lands. Okay, so that's Gutsman down. The rest are pretty set in order. We do Electman, Iceman, Fireman. So, I think I mean, obviously these were the first Robot Masters, but these are some of the most creative. I think my favorite's, Electman. Also like the bass right there. Ooh, I'm surprised I got that first try, honestly. We are going to make a safe state because I did not think I was going to get that first try. Okay, we're going to take some damage here. Ow. You know, that's fair. I'll take that. Alright. It took me a moment to register what happened. Yeah, there's a lot of jank in these games. Or in this one. Also, those are some of the derpiest enemies ever created in Mega Man. Like, it's like a UFO with like 2 giant eyeballs. I don't, and their AI is weird because like you run at them. I think this is steering blocks. First time ever. Thought I got the timing. All right. We don't need any of these. I just decided to go this way to be extra. Okay, we'll try it again. Ah, no. No. It's fine. We'll grind our way back up. I should have made a save state up at the top in case this happened. Ow. Yeah, now I really wish I had, because now I have less health. Damage in this game is weird. You can take, I feel like, 1,000,000 hits from most enemies and be just fine. But if you get to a boss, a lot of them just wreck you for getting hit. No. Alright. Also, unlike some of the later Mega Man games, enemies can go down ladders, which gets me in trouble more than I would like to admit because I forget that fact. Alright, okay. Alright, we're gonna go for this. Because we really need the help. Okay, we got that. Nice, we got it. Cool. Okay, cool. I don't always get that, but when I do. I believe this is the easier side. I see that. Dadgummit. We basically lost all of it right there. Yeah, those ground enemies that kind of make up for, or make an enemy type for later points in the series, they are an absolute... I usually don't take this much damage from those guys. I guess I'm being hasty. Yeah, those grounded enemies that move back and forth, I forget what they're called. They are a pain in this game, because one, their hitboxes are a lot bigger than what you might want to give them credit for. Like, they go higher than what you think by a few pixels, and they're also wider. So yeah, they're atrocious for that reason. Also, because their profile is so low, they are really hard to hit and stun with lemons. And they also don't they have a moderately long stun time if you hit them with lemons, but it's not that long. So if you mess up your jump, you're gonna get hit. They also move really fast when they're on the same level with you. You can go down ladders, so... There you go. Alright. Didn't want to take damage there, but I couldn't really get back in time. Ah! Wait. Oh, yeah. So this is the new item we picked up. It's called Magnet Beam. Basically, we form a platform with it. This is the only item we get in this game, kind of like items 1 through 3 in Mega Man 2 and Rush and basically every other title. So, yeah. It's kind of weird, but it mostly works. Basically, you just shoot out a platform in front of you. You can adjust the length of it by holding the button down longer. You can span the whole screen with it. Oh, crap. Whew, glad we got them that time. They take so many hits, it's not even funny. Yeah, this boss door is atrocious. A lot of reasons. Oh, wait. I thought there were different enemies here. Not just the beams. I can time some beams, that's fine. Alright, I believe this is the second and last screen before the fight. I might be wrong about this, but I want to say this is the only vertical door. Okay. We need to equip rolling cutter? Yeah. Save. Okay. Ooh, I was afraid when we let go of the ladder there we were gonna hit that beam, but we didn't. That works. Alright, Alright. Ooh, that does it. Okay. Ah, crap. Okay, so we can... Yes! Let's go. Okay, nice. Alright. Wow, we lived out on 1 health. Could not have asked for a cleaner fight. First try. That's usually not a first try. Thunder Beam does so much damage. It's not even funny. Plus, he moves around a lot, so his contact damage is pretty high, too. Wow, that went way better than I thought it was. Alright. We're grooving. Grooving pretty good. Alright. Yeah, so that's like the first high damage boss where he's still fair to, like, dodge. Oh, crap. Like, I feel like he's okay to try to dodge, but some of these later bosses, there's no dodging them. At least not for me. Yeah, a lot of these themes are good. Like, Iceman has a remix in Smash that I think is really good. Okay, so another change from later titles in the series is that while Mega Man still has slowed down fall speed, or aerial acceleration, in water, he does not have the characteristic super high jump height that he has in later titles. So that makes these a little more than floaty platforming sections rather than high flying. Ooh. Alright, cool. So yeah, another mechanics change they made from Mega Man 1. Also, look how long it takes for me to be able to walk in the other direction. Ice physics in this game are trash. Now, you can negate a lot of this by jumping. I'm kind of exaggerating because you should never try to walk against yourself like that much. Ah, dang. I was flying by the seat of my pants there. I had no idea where the blocks are. Hey, second try. Nice. Alright, let's save this. Oh, ice physics. Thank you. Okay, I can't make it up there. Magnet beam time? Out of the way. Okay, this do disappear after a period of time, so you can get knocked off. We are cheesing this section, my friends. Okay, we gotta get up high. Let's get up high. Because we don't want to get hit. Alright. Alright, we're good. Yeah, I do not feel bad about cheesing that section with Magnet Beam. Because, physics, man, they suck in this game. Alright. Oh no, not another one. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, we're good. Might be another one. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's another one. Oh, no, there's not. Cool. Why did they put just one of those before every boss door? It's like they just want to get, like, one last super vicious hit on you before... I guess you should get used to them, but... okay, we need Elect Beam. Wow, I'm surprised we got here with full health. Elect Beam, and we just shoot them and dodge. So, there is a pattern to dodge these. You gotta, like, weave in between a couple of his, ice slashers. Like that. Oh, yeah, as demonstrated right there. So, after you defeat a boss, you can still get hit by any, projectile still on the screen, which is a really stupid feature, because you can lose after you effectively won. So, I guess, basically, you lose trades. You always lose trades, and you have to keep that in mind. You can't go in and trade for a boss for the win. So they changed that in later games. Alright, Fireman. This is going pretty well. This will probably still be a 2-part video, because we are almost halfway through the game, and I will probably take many tries on later bosses. I will say I did play this not too long ago to see how bad the run would be if I did attempt it. And it went pretty terribly, but this one's going a lot better than that first one. Because I kind of know what I'm doing now. This stage actually has some cool interactions with it. Cool in a fire stage. Anyway, so you can actually use Ice Slasher to freeze those fire pillars. And then they become platforms you can traverse. It's actually pretty cool. You know what, why don't we use it here, just for... I can't get up there. They unfreeze after a period of time. Yeah. I don't need to waste all my Ice Slashers, but let's switch to Magnet Beam and get one for Magnet Beam and get one for Ice Slasher. Yeah, I didn't have to do that there, but you know, it's cool. Show off. We would have had to use it later anyway. I don't know what their fascination was with beams that fry you in Mega Man 1, but like between this and Elect Man stage, there are a ton of those style enemies. Or hazards, I should say. Not really enemies. Alright. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you gotta be careful with your timing, because again, if you get hit, odds are you're gonna be flying off that platform. And with the way fall speed mechanics work after getting hit without a jump, you're not finding your way back to that platform. Cool. We jump up here. Alright. Okay, at one point I knew the timing to get through this. I'm pretty sure you can just walk through. However, for the sake of making sure that I have health for Fireman, I will be using that. There is a way to get through it, I just don't remember it, because it's been a while. Yeah, again with these enemies, as long as you spread out your shots and make sure that you get... Oh, that enemy despawns. Nice. Nice. Okay. And in the ball store. Nice. Okay. Pretty good health. Might even get a pickup in here, because these enemies are pretty bad. Alright. If Lemons... Oh. Ah, dang. If Lemons didn't hit up there, this style of boss room, or boss store area would be a lot harder. Well, we did get the health pickup like we wanted, but not after we took some damage. Alright, Ice Slasher time. So we can get Fire Shield. There are a lot of shield weapons. This is the most unconventional of the shield weapons. Yeah, how are you supposed to dodge this? I don't. I don't know how you're supposed to dodge that, because Mega Man's jump and fall speed are not quick enough to jump in between those, I feel like. I could be very wrong about that. Because obviously people do no damage speedruns, but I have no idea how to dodge that. Look at our crispy 627,000 points. Ooh, so high, man. No, there's no such thing as high, man. Alright, Wily time. Actually... Oh yeah, so this is the first time we get to see the UFO and hear this horrible sound. Look at that sexy Wily wiggle. Those eyebrows. Alright, and I think it is going to be here where we cut off for the first part of this. So this is about the halfway point in Mega Man 1. So, because this video is only about a half hour long, I will probably upload this in part 2 for the same day, because it's about an hour worth of content or whatever. So be on the lookout for this or for part 2, because that will probably be up at the same time as this. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider commenting, and subscribing. And also join us live for Smash, Splatoon, Mario Maker content, along with other things, just to chill with the community and whatever. It's a fun time. We have a lot of fun on Twitch. And also join us on Discord, where you can participate in questions of the day, suggest ideas for the stream, get on the stream if you have any of the titles I previously mentioned. Do leagues, Smash Arenas, whatever. And also just join in on the fun. We have a lot of fun, for sure. So thanks a lot for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Rock 2000, signing off.